Y'all, I know I am not the only one who is so sick and tired of my child, my 15, almost 16-year-old, trying to wear headphones for the rest of her life. Like the girl would wear headphones in the shower if she could. So I did like a little research because, first off, I know that cannot be good for your brain. Like there is electrical waves that are going through those headphones and those earphones. And then I made the mistake of buying her some freaking Beats, which was just not the right move. But she likes her headphones, so I'm okay with headphones. I just don't want you wearing them 24/7. So I did some research. First off, let me give y'all the actual definition of what headphones are for, which is so weird to me. So obviously they're for private listening and delivering audio directly to your ears for personal entertainment and focus. It allows users to enjoy music, podcasts, or calls without disturbing others and to block out external noise for better immersion or concentration. So you just have to be super mindful of what your kid is listening to in those headphones because it clearly tells you it's for better immersion, meaning once you got them headphones on, you are lost in the sauce. I know when half the time I'm calling my daughter, I'll have to call her like 10 times because she can't even hear me because the headphones are so tight and sucked onto her ears. It's like the outside world does not even exist anymore. Like when I take her to school, there's a certain girl that goes to her school. She'll be waiting at the bus stop and she just has headphones on. She's like vibing or whatever she's doing. But it's like, this is an everyday thing. Like headphones were never this popular back in my day. Like there was headphones and earplugs or whatever, but we didn't care to have them on 24 hours a day like these kids do. It's like they want to separate themselves from real life so bad. So I'm going to read y'all a couple of scriptures that have to do with your ears because ears are very important. What you hear and what you feed your spirit are very, very important. So James 1:19 says, "Know this, my beloved brethren, let every person be quick to hear but slow to speak." Obviously, what you hear and what you're listening to is very important. Proverbs 2:2 says, "Making your ear attentive to wisdom." So if your kid isn't listening to God or wisdom or godly things, what are they listening to? Proverbs 4:20 says, "Listen well to my words. Tune your ears to my voice." That's God speaking. So, some things that it can cause, because it does talk about the effects of having on earphones or head plugs or whatever for a long period of time. It's not just about the volume, y'all. It can cause an emotional disconnect, meaning you can start feeling false feelings. So like if you're listening to sad music in those headphones all the time, you're going to start to feel sad because that's what you're feeding your spirit all the time. If you're listening to lustful things, podcasts and all these things talking about fornicating and sex and all this, that's what you're feeding your spirit. You're feeding that lust. It's the same thing with happy things though. The thing is, headphones are not all bad. Like if you're listening to sermons and scriptures and somebody reading the Bible or positive affirmations, that stuff can help you too. But you don't need to be relying on that 24 hours a day. It can also cause social isolation, meaning if you know what maladaptive thinking is, then you know you can be creating this whole other world with these headphones on that is not even real life. And it can also be a sensory overload. And again, it's talking about not having awareness to real life situations because you're in a whole nother world when you have those headphones on. Y'all, get your kids from listening to headphones and having them on their heads and their ears 24 hours a day. My daughter has a time limit now. She knows she is not allowed to wear headphones in my house unless it's the weekend or like unless it's something that she really has to listen to for school or something like that. But other than that, no. Headphones off. She gets up directly in the morning and I will go in her room and see her put her headphones on. Like I'll be going past her room saying good morning, headphones already on. No ma'am. No ma'am. Give your kids a limit to those headphones because they are disturbing some of your children in ways that you will never even know.